Hi, in this video we will be configuring a read-only domain controller in Oracle VirtualBox. First we will open Oracle VirtualBox and we will click on new and then enter the name as read-only domain controller. We will use the ISO image as what we have used for the server. This is the 2016 version. Next, we will allocate approximately 80 GB for the virtual hard disk and finish. Double click to power it on. You can see the installation process now. We will skip through this and the password that we used during the installation process will now be used to log into the system. Now we will open Seva Manager and manage add roles and features. We will need to install Active Directory Domain Services. Choose the server and then next. We will see Active Directory Domain Services, add services. Next. So after restarting the server and installing the IDDS, we will now promote the server to the domain controller. So we have already created our domain. So now we will add this domain controller to our actual domain. A domain controller, not a new forest. A forest has been created, so we will just add this domain controller to that forest. So we will need admin privileges to enter the domain. So we will just type in the admin credentials. On this page, we need to select RODC, read out. Following that, we need to type in the password that will be used to protect our domain controller. Next. Next again on this. So we will only leave this page as it is. Here shows the location of our database, log folders and our sysvol. And now next, you can save the script for future references. All our prerequisites has been passed successfully, so click on install now. Next. Now we will be left with our installation part only. The system will now be restarted automatically. We will now log in into the system. Upon opening the Seva Manager, after installing the read-only domain controller, after the domain controller is promoted to domain to a domain, we will go and change the DNS settings and make sure it is pointing to the writable Seva and then pointing to itself. So the first one will be pointing to the Seva, which will be the IP address of 192.168.0.1. And the second one, the alternate DNS Seva, will be the loopback address, which is 127.0.0.1. Okay, and we will try to refresh the page. Now we will click on tools and then go to Active Directory users and computers. We will expand our domain, and in the users folder we will try and see if we can now add objects and users and groups and make modifications. Even though this is a read-only domain controller, that's because when we connect using Active Directory domain services, users and computers, it connects to any writable domain controller. So now we will go back to our domain, right click on it and then change the directory Seva to RODC, to read only, not writable. We will now click on OK and then OK again. We will try again to add new users. So in this time we are unable to add any users, and we are also not allowed to make any modifications in any of the groups. RODC is a type of domain controller in Active Directory that hosts a read-only copy of Active Directory database, and we can only see the implemented policies, but we cannot implement any policies. And that's how we set up a read-only domain controller in your Active Directory network.